That's another new follower. That's another new follower.
I have like a whistling noise coming from somewhere, but I don't know if it's a mirror or my helmet.
Understood. We'll check that on the grid.
Welcome in all. Happy Sunday, happy Dutch Grand Prix Day. Those who are here for the F1, pinned message at the top of the chat has everything that you need. Please read the general chat in that Discord carefully, because if you cannot follow those basic instructions to view, well, you probably don't deserve to watch it anyway. Here we go. So, got the race on in Discord at the moment. Just doing a promo package between the McLaren drivers. I really hope today they finally start banging wheels with each other. It's needed. 2-horse race, McLaren all the way. Can Max and the rest salvage anything, or is it a case of everyone else is just battling for that final step on the podium? How are we today, Gemma? Don't remind me. Sorry, Locke. Move the volume down slightly. I've also just released a new touring car video on YouTube, so feel free to jump into that premiere right now and put a thumbs up on it. Here we go. Just quickly muting a few things. There we go. So there's over double figures in both the Twitch and YouTube streams. We have also streaming on YouTube at the same time. On the YouTube side, you'll see all the chat underneath. That's all everything from Twitch. So enjoy. So the analysis Palmer did of this first half of the season, I reckon it's just luck that's kept Lando in this, as without that luck, Oscar should be 61 points ahead. Okay. Make your own luck though, right? Alright, just on PO, still, I mean, probably on there for the next couple of weeks, right? How did the rest of your stream go last night? Oh, fun fair, nice. Nice. Palmer says luck, Locke says it's more McLaren screwing things in Lando's favour. I don't know. McLaren could literally let their drivers do whatever they wanted, as long as they don't cause massive amounts of damage or anything like that. You could literally just let them race. Bring on the new regs. Well, we said this yesterday, like the new regs have worked wonders for the midfield. Like the midfield fighting at the moment is just like nuts. Right, nobody, to my knowledge, is starting from the pit. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, Behrman's starting in last then. Right, I missed that. What happened with Behrman? Interesting. That's just completely gone under my radar, whatever's happened with Behrman. I could have sworn Lance had a 20th. Oh, in pits because shit quality, so took new bits. Ah, right. Yeah, the Haas just really struggled this weekend, like more than usual. Belgium when they put Lando on the better strat, same with Austria, wasn't it? Don't the drivers have a say in their strats? Russell 5th, and man, Isaac Hajar 4th place is absolutely insane. That's awesome for him. Lined up alongside Max, and that could be the pairing for Red Bull next season. We still don't know yet. I'll tell you what, Isaac's really had a good, a very shaky start of the season, but he just seems to be getting better and better and better. So good for him. From crashing out on the pace lap, I'll remember it at some point, formation lap, to a 4th at the Dutch Grand Prix. if both McLarens take each other out, then I think Max will definitely get the win. We know that's not going to happen anyway. The McLarens will play by the Papaya rules. And now if Yuki was in the RB, would he have started third here today? Don't know. But one thing's for sure, Yuki would definitely be a lot more consistent in the points in that RB. I think that's without a doubt now. In fact, I'd see Yuki consistently having like tussles with the Ferrari at the end and stuff with how good he is. I heard, did you hear Jacques Villeneuve before the race today? Thinks Yuki's at his peak and that Red Bull should 100% get rid of him. He's saying he's just not good enough for Red Bull, and I'm just like, personally, I love Jacques Villeneuve, but I'm like, I disagree with you on that one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Yuki's, yeah. TOS, he doesn't actually mean that. Who is good enough for the Red Bull? Yeah, I mean, that is another question, isn't it? Like, Yuki is in my opinion, apart from maybe the Williams pairing, probably would have been the best replacement for Lawson. Like, once it was shown that Lawson wasn't good enough. Well, at the time, we thought it just wasn't good enough for the car. Like, Yuki was just like the natural heir, and we thought, okay, this is it. This is where we're finally going to see what Yuki can do. And in fact, it's more of a case of what the car can't do. But the car's built for Max. Like, Max's mannerisms, how he drives, his style, it's all built to accommodate him. And Max is one of those one-of-a-kind drivers that just drives so differently to everybody else. You put any of a regular Formula 1 level driver in there and they're going to bloody struggle. We'll see. Perez will have a really good first season, I think, with Cadillac, as long as they can build a decent car that keeps him in the midfield. Right, Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Hamilton in Drivers' Championship, your top 6 at the moment. We have that up there, which will live update as the race goes on. So there's quite a few people with investigations already. Right, let me move some screens about. This is being shown live in the Discord at the moment. The amount of people we've had join the Discord with the instructions above them and unable to understand the instructions. I've tried to make them as simple as possible. If you can't read the instructions, you just don't deserve to watch the race, do you? I even translated them in different languages, like checked it with a translator, and it works absolutely fine. So, everyone, give us your podium for the end of the race. I am going with Lando, Piastri, Max. I think it will literally be like that. If it rains, which there is a 60% chance of rain. If it rains, we'll see a bit of drama, but I don't think it's going to change, apart from maybe the order of the McLarens. Piastri, Verstappen. At least you didn't replace that over an A. And Norris. And investigation, we haven't even started the race yet. Yeah, because even taking the cars to the grid, you're still under a very strict set of rules. As always, Stroll for the win. Mate, you started in 19th. Here we go. There's dark skies. We've seen how quick it rains at Zandvoort before. Magnet, good to see you. Guitar guy is as well. And oh! And Verstappen trying to go around the outside of Piastri, and Piastri forced to go wide as well. Now it's Lando on the side of Verstappen. He's going to have the outside of the ball and some real intense driving. And Max! Oh, Max skids and nearly goes completely off. Jesus Christ. How Max kept that going, I don't know. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that was amazing. Rubbish for Norris, but hey, Piastri covered the inside, forced the people behind him to do battle, both side by side through certain corners, and Max nearly, if Max had got any more, like, gone onto the grass there, he could have accidentally took himself and Piastri out there. Oh man, Jesus Christ. Logan impersonation for lol, fooled you. Man, Albon is up 5 places in the Williams, by the way, so choosing the right line in all the corners. And now it's both Williams in the points. Tsunoda up a position to 11th. Ocon up 2. Bortoletto down 5. Alonso down 3. Oh, and then we're going to dive from the Ferrari. And Leclerc trying it on Hajer, but completely ballsing that up. Giving Hajer a little bit of breathing room and allowing Russell a chance to catch up with Leclerc. What a first lap. And Leclerc using the paint on the outside. You don't want to be using that if it starts raining. Oh man. So Verstappen is on the softs. He is one of 4 cars. Also teammates Tsunoda, Colapinto and Hulkenberg all on the softs. And everyone who is on a soft, not a single one has lost a position. Oh man. I hope they show a replay of that, because that was great control there. I thought Max had completely lost it there, but there we go. Massive welcome to everybody who is in Discord at the moment. Right, so Piastri already a second and a half in front of Verstappen. Norris second and a half behind Verstappen. Hajer only keeping ahead from Leclerc, I feel, because he's within DRS and Norris. 2 DRS zones. You can see him on the new improved multi-viewer map with the little green bits going through the track. Little green dots are the DRS detection point. That's where, I don't know how exactly the DRS works, but there's some sort of sensor or something where you're within a second of the person. On when you hit that green dot, it automatically lets you open and close. I don't know exactly how it works, but it will be lights on the wheel. Lap 7, they think there's going to be rain. Right. Okay. So, 1 second's detection point. You can use the DRS in the dotted line section following. Perfect. Better than how I explained it. Hey, Arian. Man, that was a nuts first lap. But yeah, so there's rain at around lap 7. So in about 5 minutes time, they don't know if the rain's going to be heavy enough if you need an intermediate. That's the worst news possible, because if the team doesn't know, then it's going to be up to the driver to put in the extra work to decide exactly how much they're going to need that intermediate tire, or if they can brave it. Watching Clash today? What time? I don't even know what time Clash starts, to be honest. Might do. I might chuck it up in Discord. In 5 hours. So that's going to be 7 until about 10 o'clock. I might have it on in the Discord. I don't think I'll be streaming while it's on, to be honest. And there we go. So after the first couple of laps, we have from position 4th to 19th place, apart from Sainz, a big DRS train. You can just see a massive line, and it's replaying the start. And to be honest, wasn't a bad start from Lando, but Oscar went across straight away, and so close. I just want to watch this, Max. Oh, there was like a bit of dust on the track there. And I'm surprised Lando didn't try and take advantage of that. Probably thought on the exit of the bowl, he was just going straight into the back of him. There's 4 people not in DRS range presently. Max, Lando, Hajer, and Behrman. Wow, whatever they've done to Behrman's car. You know what? I think if Max did spin, probably wouldn't have collected Piastri. Now we're on board with Max. Wow, that was fantastic control from Max and Bortoleto. Meanwhile, it's shown why Bortoleto lost so many places. Actually lost more than 5 places at the start, so he must have got 1 or 2 of those spaces back. Oh no, it's down to 6th now. Just showing Stroll. Ooh, a little bit of touch from Stroll and Bortoleto, but to be honest, that was a great move from Stroll. It's now showing Colapinto making a pass on his teammate. But he's on the softer tyres as well, so if Colapinto's quicker, and Colapinto nearly forces his teammate off the track. But nice. Rain in 3 minutes. No RPG? Yeah, we'll be doing some RPG after the Formula 1. Now that Formula 1's back, we slot that in. So we're getting a couple of radios. So Stroll and Bortoleto is noted.
Okay, we expect Class 1 rain for 8 minutes around lap 7. May or may not require an inter unclear.
So we're going to get some rain soon, but we don't know. Nobody knows how heavy this rain is going to be. They're saying it's going to be light initially, but that happened before at Suzuka, I think it was, and it turned out to be a downpour. Just listening to Bernie. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't think anybody even is going to switch to intermediates during this rain. Only because they don't want to be the only one on intermediates and it not work. I think the only people who could probably... Oh, front wing just there for Bortoleto. I think Bortoleto will come in for inters, maybe. Maybe Behrman as well. But I don't see any of the front runners gambling to get that intermediate tyre out. Morning Orbit. Yeah, I think so as well. Like, very low down. At the moment, as things stand, the biggest winner at the moment is Albon, up 5 places to 10th. Biggest loser, Bortoleto, down 6 to 19th. Terrible start from Bortoleto. How are you today, Orbit? There we go, Verstappen 4 seconds behind Piastri. Norris is catching on Verstappen. Go making our way through, and the grid's starting to spread out a little bit more now. Got a battle between Verstappen and Norris, a battle between Hajer and Leclerc, Russell and Hamilton still keeping up with each other. Lawson and Sainz are a bit clearer at the moment. Same with Albon. Sonoda is dropping away from Albon, which is going to be disastrous for him. He needs to get back into it. Or else he's just going to become a sitting duck for Antonelli. Ooh, and Norris trying the outside of Verstappen, but Verstappen's not going. Wow! 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 That McLaren is insane. And that was a brave move from Lando as well to stick it on the outside of Max. Wow. No, I don't think so either. I was just thinking that actually as Norris was behind Verstappen. I was just like, oh, those softs might not be so good. And it looks like a few have pit in. Sorry, I say a few. Only Stroll has pit in. Stroll has pit for hard, so they obviously think with Stroll, okay, there's going to be rain, but we don't think it's going to be heavy enough. Get yourself on the hards now and get some heat into them before the rain drops down. Very long way back, and Max didn't cover the outside line. There we go. Piastri, quickest lap of the race so far, 1:15.021. Insane. This early in the race. Right, so Piastri, Norris, Verstappen. Antonelli trying to chase up Tsunoda, but Tsunoda does keep creeping into that DRS zone. I'm just having a quick look. If he can be within that 0.8, I think Yuki's going to finally have DRS again, which will help him so much in that battle for... Ooh, I think he may have just been out of it. Let's have a quick look. Tsunoda was just out of the detection zone apparently, so that's a nice little boost for everyone behind. So no further investigation between Bortoleto and Stroll's contact. But at the moment, Isaac Kaja, 4th place at the moment in that RB, is fantastic. Oh, Norris for the fastest lap at 1:14.7. But I don't think he's going to have enough to catch Oscar before the first pit stop yet. No, I wonder if I can put in... I'm sure there's country flags in here. No, there was a way. Oh, but it doesn't work. That's why I've never done it. That's why I've never done it. Okay, makes sense. As Leclerc, not quite close enough for a move on Isaac. Yesterday was entertaining. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Glad you enjoyed it. It was good fun. I think I freaked out a bit much with the spider bit, but watching something sprinting across the screen is just not my idea of fun. But next Saturday, hopefully, should be hunt with myself, Gemma, and maybe some others. So, the Spider Boss, they wouldn't go in to do it. They wanted me to go in first. When I took a single step in, the thing ran for me straight away. As I stepped out, the gate was closing, so they planned to lock me in there with it. Thought it was peak. You might get to eat some people. Did I say hunt? Oh, no, I was on about hunt. Yes, I meant peak. I meant peak. I definitely meant peak. I've just got hunt on the mind because I'm describing hunt from last night. Peak next week, which will be peak gameplay. That's diabolical. They were laughing. Like, just, I think I was physically sweating. Just, it was horrible. The thing creeps me the fuck out. So there's a little bit of rain now, a couple of laps late. Track surface slippery in track sector 15. So there's a little bit of rain, but not enough. So I've got an Amazon delivery that just flashed up on my phone. Mrs. Locke and Locke Jr. both got peak 2 weekends ago. Played together Saturday night. Sunday, Jr. played with his mates and finished the game. Even got the achievement for Bing Bong. Nice. Oh, awesome. I hope they've been having fun with it. Oh, and that front wing going underneath the tyre. So apparently it's not track surface slippery, it's just the fact that there's debris on there. Antonelli still keeping within half a second of Sonoda. At the moment it's Piastri versus Norris. Norris is slowly catching per lap. We're now from 4.5 seconds to 3.2. Alright, JVS mods. If you didn't enjoy it, Junior wouldn't have still played. But yeah, they seem to enjoy it a lot. Awesome. Cool. Hopefully we get the similar sort of enjoyment on Saturday. J-Ango lies seeing the graphics at first. People may underrate the game, but when you initially do AI versus AI based on styles, the matches are so entertaining. Fire Pro. I think the arcade style looks fantastic. And it's perfect for wrestling games. They reckon pit window open now. Oh, it's just showing one of the Haas and showing the front wing falling off. Oh, and Lando literally running over the debris. I think someone's going to end up getting a puncture from that. It's a good party group game. Yeah, I'm enjoying doing more party and group games. Actually, I like Fire Pro because Ricardo punched me. Gemma. Bloody hell. Oh, man. Oh, a few people putting on ponchos. Stroll ran over at Karma. Did his best not to make a fit. It's a wild clip. So, gonna have a slightly greasy track, but it was like the first thing in the match. Ricardo just sort of like letting people know he will not be intimidated. Oh, and Yuki has the quicker outside line. I think that soft tyre is starting to let Yuki down a bit. Go now. Albon is 3.5 seconds in front of Tsunoda now. So Tsunoda well and truly dropping off the pace to the point that something needs to happen in front of him between some drivers to even have a chance of getting into the points at the moment. Excuse me. So Lando having a car 3 seasons ahead of Max. Has anyone made a pass since lap 2? Since lap 2, I think the only one we've had... No, I don't think we have. I'm looking at that grid at the moment and... Yeah, it's not an easy track to pass at, is it? But I'll tell you what, Antonini's giving it a good go against Tsunoda to make that the first one. Gasly has swapped back, that's it I think. Yeah. Go, Stroll, even after a pit stop, is already so close to the back of Behrman. In fact, Stroll is lapping faster than everybody in front of him up to 7th place. Don't think he'll gain anything from it. Unless it's light rain and people in front of him panic for intermediates and it's the wrong tyre choice. But he's quicker than everyone in front of him at the moment. We'll probably end up passing Behrman in about 3 laps time. By then a few people on the softs will probably have jumped in as well, but everyone on the softs is probably a bit nervous at the moment, waiting for that rain to see just how heavy it's going to be. And Alonso now in the pits, probably to go on to the hards as well. So they think maybe Alonso will be able to go until the end. Maybe. That's 54 laps on a hard tyre. Do you reckon that's possible? Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired today. So after stream tonight, I'll be making some turkey mince pasta with mushroom, spring onion, spinach. Chuck in whatever pasta sauce I can find. So, Lando probably fighting with Verstappen so much as worn his tyres out a bit more. Oh my, yeah. So my pasta sauces that I already have made up are usually like white pasta sauces, like carbonaras, mushroom and pepper sauce. Really nice stuff. And that's pretty much going to be my meal for tonight, plus my lunch throughout the week at work, so... Yep. Yuki, Colapinto, Hulkenberg in. Right, so Alonso making his pit stop and everyone else panicking and doing theirs as well. That's all of them on a hard tyre. Oh, there's, yep, a lot more rain now. Yeah, Alonso's jumped. That's a shame. Alonso's jumped Tsunoda. So now that people have seen that Alonso's jumped Tsunoda, I would expect a lot more people in that midfield, at least, jumping into the pits right now. So you might see Antonelli jump in, you might see Gasly jump in, one of the Haas as well. Let's have a look. So Antonelli not going in the pits, Gasly not in the pits either. So okay, I thought there'd be a scramble to the pits, but obviously not. There we go, Stroll and Alonso. Obviously, Stroll and Alonso have pit already. And a personal best for Alonso, as expected. Less fuel on the car, fresher tyres. A 115.0, which actually means Alonso's travelling faster than the leaders right now. All started on softs, yep. $500th anniversary race for Pirelli. Remember when it was Bridgestone and Firestone as well? Goodyear. Michelin. Did Michelin have a tyre as well at some point? Hey, Caveman. Yes, it is. So we have it in the Discord at the moment, and this is just all the info and stuff like that, including team radio as well, for everybody else watching.
Lando, can you get closer to the car ahead?
Maybe a touch.
Firestone's the US. Ah, right. Okay, thank you for that. So basically the same as Opel and Vauxhall and stuff like that. Howden. It's Goodyear and Pirelli in 1990. They still had qualifying tyres. Tyres so soft they fell apart after one fast lap, maybe less. It's crazy, isn't it? How would you say, Caveman? I hope you're good. Hope you are well. Yeah, because I did notice for IndyCar it's Firestone. Helped them out in 05 with the issue at Indy. Oh yeah, they still talk about that race quite a bit when it comes to American races. Okay, just got up. Ah, that's fine as long as you got plenty of sleep as Leclerc goes into the pits. Leclerc, a 2-second stop. Good stop. So, bits. Oh, yellow flag. Hamilton's off. Oh! Hamilton with a very rare mistake. That's a safety car. I reckon he touched the paint. Yeah, he must have touched the paint. That's both Kick Saubers. That's Hulkenberg and Borsaletto. Oh no, Borsaletto. I thought Hulkenberg was. Wow, I bet he touched the paint on that ball and it just spun out from there. That's such a rare mistake from Hamilton. That's what I think as well. Michelin in the early 2000s, yeah, man. Oh! And the front jack didn't come off the front of Lando, so a little bit of time lost for Lando, but to be honest, it's behind a safety car, so it won't matter too much. Ah, got him for Leclerc. And that's everybody else going in, and Hajer having a fantastic Grand Prix still. So Leclerc tried an undercut there. And Leclerc's just going to end up losing a load of places now. Yeah, that's Yuki's race messed up as well. And let's see if these Haas go in, which is a possibility. Let's have a look. Yeah, I reckon both Haas will come in, so hopefully Yuki can get out in front of... Ocon's staying out. Right, anyway. Replay for Hamilton. Wet paint. So the Haas have stayed out. I think that's 100% the paint. It's like I say on my touring car track guides for iRacing. If you're braking, try not to touch the curbs, try not to touch the paint. God, people trying to get autographs from Lewis, like, he's just fucking crashed, like, come on. So, after that, Verstappen is going to look for one more stop. Lando just double checking that the guy on the front jack's okay. Yeah, to be honest, they shouldn't have really rushed as much as they did. Like, Verstappen was obviously going to pit as well. 23 laps on the softs, he's not going to stay out on the softs. Meanwhile, Ocon and Behrman did start on the hard tyre, so that would explain why they've not decided to take this pit stop. So after that, Ocon is up 9 positions from the start, goes up into 9th in the points positions, but he's going to be so slow compared to everybody else. Behrman up 7 places, Stroll up 7 places, Albon up 5. Both kick Saubers just having a horrendous time. Watch Max on the restart. What do you reckon's happening? So Verstappen's going to be quick enough for Hajar. Like, Max is much quicker than Hajar, so being on the mediums will allow him to at least keep up with the McLarens a little bit more, or try to, but also pull out enough of a gap between him and Hajar that he can safely do another pit stop. Meanwhile, everybody who's on the hards right now, minus maybe Stroll, Behrman, and Ocon, everyone else is going to be looking at staying on their tyres until the end of the race now. Radio. I don't know, Lando. It literally only just happened. Sure, they would have told you eventually before the safety car ended. If they weren't, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But I'll play it for everybody else on there. But
How did Hamilton crash? Did he go on the green and the green was slippery because of the rain?
Yes, it looks like exactly that. He went wide of the white line onto the green, slippery at the wall.
Yeah,
oh,
you should
and the
tell
guy
me
with the
so
jack
earlier.
just fell onto the fucking front wing
This
pile.
is a race ending with information, so...
Yep, okay, cool.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so the light did say green, so Lando could have gone, but the front jack obviously didn't get away quick enough. But right, here we go. Safety car is ending this lap. It is Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Hajar, Russell, Leclerc, Lawson, Sainz, Ocon, and Albon. Oh, wow. Okay. Piastri gone very early there. But we're off. It is probably the best thing Piastri could have done to stop Lando from getting a good run on him. Oh, and a dive in for the Mercedes, but Hajer going to be taking the quicker outside line on the exit and keeps that position going. Right, apparently Albon, Sainz is going down some places. Lawson going on the inside, so many people on the inside. I think the Williams has lost power. Something is up with the Williams. And something's up with Lawson as well. Lawson and Sainz both slowing down. And they're still going, they're still running. They're still running. So neither have stopped, so it's not an immediate safety car or virtual safety car. There's more rain going on the pit straight as well. Antonelli gets past Ocon, goes up to 8th place. But at the moment, it's still exactly the same as your top 5 at the moment. Top 6, even. Yes, getting Tsunoda gets past Alonso. And now Tsunoda's going to be chasing Behrman, Stroll and Ocon, who all have older tyres. So let's hope that Tsunoda can get three passes done there. He'll still have Antonelli in front of him, but at least he'll be in the points position in 9th. At the moment, Sainz and Lawson. It looks like Lawson's got more damage than Sainz. I'm hoping that they can get into the pits in time now, because so Piastri, Norris and Verstappen are all coming round. I think they're going to get to the pits in time, Sainz and Lawson. Looks like Sainz has a bit more pace on front line and straight lines than Lawson, and they'll be out the way. So Sainz, Lawson both entering the pits. We'll see if I reckon that's both their races done, but we'll see. So at the moment, Piastri and Norris getting away from Verstappen, and we're just having a quick look, and Lawson's gone over to softs. Carlos Sainz with a new front wing. New soft tyres as well. He comes out and they're both going to be caught up by the leaders. Lapped cars. We're on board now. On the front straight. And Sainz going for the pass. And ooh. Lawson. Oh, Lawson not giving the space that Verstappen did to Norris. Took the race in line, but Sainz on the radio. I think that's Sainz. Oh, there goes Liam Lawson. Didn't even have a rear tyre after that. Their heads and hard and soft rain tyre, because I thought you said it was raining. Yeah, so it's very light rain, but the teams don't think that it's worth going in for intermediate tyres, because the amount of time that you'd lose in the pit lane compared to the amount of time that you'd lose staying out on the track wasn't worth it. But it looks like the rain is so light, it's not really making that much of a difference, apart from on curbs and on painted surfaces. It's alright, I thought you meant hard, so now we just caught a bird, just been entertained 15 minutes. Was the bird still alive and flying about? At the moment, it looks like it's showing rain on the TV, but it's so light, it's just not making any difference at all. The teams think strategy-wise, it's just worth it staying out. Swatch intermediates, you need to be 3 seconds off the normal dry times for it to be changed over, and George trying an interesting place to get a pass done there, but doesn't get anything done. At the moment, the biggest winner is Lance Stroll, up 10 places from their starting with, followed by Ollie Behrman. First on radio. I think we're going. If we keep getting these little flushes of light rain, I think we're going to see another incident at some point involving a curb or paint. No, there's feathers everywhere. Oh god. Oh, so they treated it. So they treated it just like next door's rabbit. So Albon versus Antonelli. Meanwhile, Sonoda in a bit of a DRS train with Ocon. Just heard what Sainz said about Lawson. In fact, let me play it for everybody else.
He's just so stupid. Oh my god. This guy is always the same guy.
Well, it's an incident noted between Sainz and Lawson. Oh, virtual safety car. Okay. Huh. Sounds like there's... Ah, right, bits of car everywhere. Yeah, if somebody ends up running that over, could be a puncher, but not just that, because of how quick the tyres are spinning, it could fly off anywhere. And you got a lot of people on the other side of the pit wall there. So a virtual safety car, that will definitely allow the tyres to last a little bit longer. And they're still out, Ocon and Behrman. Oh, and the harder tyres. Oh, and someone's run out. God, can you imagine if it was Pika that went by and we saw Pika on TV running in and getting the camera? That would have been brilliant. So a virtual safety car is when there's no physical safety car on the track, but the cars are neutralised and have to follow a speed delta. By that, it's like it's like a speed limit. You put under a new speed limit. This is just to slow the race down, and if anyone needs to jump out onto the track, they can do it. You can still pit under it as well, so it's one of the best times to pit. You don't have to pass the start line as the Ferrari and Mercedes, and there's more elbows. Wow, and Leclerc on the inside of Russell. Russell's not going to be happy about that one. But yeah, it doesn't end on the start straight either. It literally goes on at any time, and it can be taken off at any time. I tell you what, Russell and Leclerc having a brilliant battle here. And wow, they're literally all over each other. Yeah, it's been a couple of years that's been in now. But instead of just having safety cars all the while, it was just a more effective and less disruptive way of slowing down a race to sort stuff out. Everyone crash, Jay gets to win. Like slow zones in Le Mans. Oh. Sainz got given a 10-second penalty. Wow. Leclerc didn't just send that there. Wow, that was... Yeah. Wow. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you, man. Yeah, Sainz got a pen. I didn't think that was a Sainz penalty, to be honest, but we'll have another look at that. We'll have another look. I honestly thought Lawson was in the wrong for that one, but maybe I need to look at it again. SVG would win by 3 laps though. Not with stages. Oh god, can you imagine if they did stage racing in F1? I cannot. I feel stages for ovals. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't like it, but I see the point. But stage racing and road courses? No. What are you doing, NASCAR? No, Jay. If it was up to me, there'd be no stages at all. Or a fun flag gimmick. It's more rain coming in 10 minutes. I'm surprised you're not there today, Jeremy. There's another yellow flag. Oh, which will probably be debris after turn 12. Too expensive. Yeah, Silverstone tickets go on sale next week, and I'm not even going to attempt it. I cannot pay thousands and thousands of pounds to go to a circuit that's 45 minutes away from me. Overtime is fucking stupid in racing too. What, the green white checker? You went to the Nürburgring yesterday? Oh really? Oh nice. Did you have a good time? Yes. No, green white checker. I love the green white checker. It has been a source of many good results for me in oval racing. More often than not, it screws the guys who should have won. A friend of mine has a hardcore Megane RS, and as a passenger, I got oh my god, that sounds amazing. Just having a quick look at the Mercedes and all the debris coming off the car. Turn 12 instant with Leclerc and Russell. Geez, look how much that carbon fibre is flying through the air. Like, you don't want to be on the end of that. Oh, one did hit the Williams. Yeah, you got all the marshals on the track running across for that one. We did a couple of laps on the Nordschleife. Sounds incredible. So yeah, Sainz with a 10-second penalty, which surprises me. And looks like there's more dark clouds. How many? Don't think it'll be enough for Inters. Seeing when you said more rain in 10 minutes. Here comes Hajar. Yeah, Hajar just having an amazing race so far. His last lap was a personal best. It looks like the mediums are starting to lose pace quite quickly as well. Actually getting debris off the track, not waiting until 7:30 next Sunday before venturing out to get like some other tracks. Is there a limit of rain in F1, or it just continues? There has been times this season, as recently as the Belgian Grand Prix, where they delayed the start of the race because the cars are so close to the floor. The spray from the water is just absolutely immense. Also, because they're so close to the floor as well, any puddles just increases the chance for aquaplaning. And if you're in a Formula 1 car and aquaplaning, that's 200 miles an hour where you've got no control whatsoever. Rain's too much for Inters and it's time for full wets. They stop. Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember the last time they actually raced with wet tyres. But earlier that weekend for the Belgian race, Formula 3 went out, and it was like Swan Lake. People were just sliding about everywhere, and at a track like Spa, Fernando wanting to undercut everybody in front, but the problem is everyone's on a tyre where they'll run to the end on the tyres, so you just go come into the same problem. It seems that way, Magnet, yeah. Maybe one using wets was last year at Brazil when Yuki put them on and was carving through the field for half a lap till Colapinto decided. Yeah, that was such a good race at Brazil last year. Oh, and Sonoda on the outside of the Haas. The Haas keeps the inside, looking for the up and under. Great exit out of there, but I doubt very much he's going to try and send it into the bowl. And Sonoda struggling against Behrman, but Behrman keeping that 2.5 gap between him and Ocon, which is saving Ocon a lot. So as things are happening at the moment, Piastri and Norris and Verstappen taking up the first 3 steps on the podium. Hager's backed off slightly in 4th place, but does have Leclerc chasing very quickly. 3 seconds behind Leclerc. In 6th place is George Russell with teammate Antonelli in 7th. Albon, Stroll and Ocon occupying the rest of the points positions.
Let's undercut all these people. I don't know, do something.
Yeah, Fernando, don't worry, we're on discussing.
Leclerc in the investigation, that would be for his pass on Russell. As he was passing, he was underneath the white line, which is probably what they're investigating. At the same time, Russell didn't exactly give him the space either. He was alongside. Russell was defending the inside. Yeah, we'll leave that one to the stewards. Looks like people are starting to use little bits of that paint again on the bowl. Yeah, Fernando Alonso driving around pissed right now, which is the worst sort of Fernando Alonso you want to be racing against. Right, so 32 laps left. I still feel like we're going to have one more big incident that's going to shape the rest of the race. Norris is still keeping within a 1.5 seconds. Is lapping slightly quicker per lap than Piastri. Norris catching by around 1/10 each lap. So, Russell was asked by Mercedes to swap positions. I think maybe with the damage with Leclerc, Antonelli's quicker. So, we'll just listen to the radio. And when it is suggested that they swap positions, George Russell's, what? As in, he couldn't believe what they just asked.
So, George, with this damage on the car, I think best opportunity for the team is invert cars at turn 1.
Sorry?
We don't think we'll be able to keep up with Leclerc here, so...
Well, yeah, well, Kimmy's not worth being with the DRS, but...
So, just like George let him go a lot sooner, actually, than turn 1. At the moment, Norris, yeah, he is getting quicker and quicker, has actually set the quickest lap of the whole race so far, nearly within DRS. 31 laps left. We saw how close it got. It's been in more recent Grand Prix when they have been allowed to fight each other. Oh, Norris lost a fair bit of pace just there, so something's gone on there. So Antonelli is actually catching up to Leclerc really bloody quick. Leclerc's last lap was half a second quicker than Leclerc. Wow. There we go. After that race, Piastri just pulling a brilliant lap out of nowhere. So it's going to be an investigation after the race between Leclerc and Russell for that pass into turn number 12 and 11. The way somehow I was 4.5 laps behind the live. I had to restart the ESPN lap, now back to being 5 to 10 seconds behind. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, before the race, so I usually turn on this stream in the Discord start of the day, because then I try and get as many of the support races. We had the Porsche support race playing a bit earlier. Sometimes we get Formula 2, Formula 3 as well. So I try and get on quite early so people don't miss anything. Clash in Paris will be on in the Discord tonight. I probably won't be streaming during it, so I've got some other things I need to do, like cooking. But I'll keep it on for people who want to watch it who don't have Netflix, so. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I find the last couple of years Hamilton's definitely a confidence driver now. Like, if he's not feeling confident, he's if he doesn't have the confidence, he just does shit. And he's admitted it himself, just like he's nowhere near doing good enough at the moment. Get in the kitchen, excuse me? Excuse me? Can't just go and tell a partner streamer to get in the kitchen. It's 2025. We're rolling in that much money. I could get someone else to do it if I wanted to. Get in the kitchen, bitch. Wow. Wow, now Arian's bringing genders into... Wow. Wow, Arian. Too far, man. Too far. As if there's a sandwich emote. My god. I'm actually making myself some turkey pasta. Mushroom. Spring onions. Spinach. Ben belong in the kitchen, not video games. Alright, so Norris still keeping... Norris had a bit of a push, nearly got within a second, but has now fallen back off 1.3. Once again, Norris quicker by 2 tenths last lap, so each driver's making a mistake somewhere in their laps. Like a turkey salad. I love mushrooms, spring onion and spinach with my pastas. Probably being like a mushroom and pepper sauce. Or korma, I haven't decided yet. That is why I have small feet, so I can stand close to the kitchen bench. You mean you don't put them to the side like that and waddle about everywhere? Turkey is blandish. It is a bit bland. It's very lean though, and is a great lean protein white meat. I feel with turkey, definitely needs a fair bit of black pepper on it just to give it a nice bit of a kick. Which I'll be getting with the sauce anyway. But to be honest, like, if I want to eat something really good for you and don't care about the taste too much, a lot of the time it'll be turkey that goes into it. Acid, how are we doing today, man? Hope you're good, hope you're well. You need to bulk, respectfully. My genetics don't let me, Arian. My genetics do not let me. I can't gain weight and thickness on these as much as it goes here and back there. Like, no matter what I've done, I've tried different things over the years, and for some reason, Whether it's just because I have a really fast metabolism, or because I'm more of a like runner, endurance stuff, like rather than strength. You want my weight? I have plenty of spare hours. Yeah, send them through, Gem. Takes a very... I know it does. I know it does. Science can't believe he's got a penalty. Yeah, even the commentators can't believe that Science has got that 10-second penalty. Are you in stream? Yeah, doing alright, thanks, Hazard. We're currently reacting to the live Formula 1 Grand Prix in the Netherlands right now. In my Discord, I've got a feed for it and stuff like that, but this is the real data that's going on at the same time in real life as it happens, including the track map, which is updated to 30 seconds, I think it is. All the live championship standings, all the incidents, radio calls. Like, if you're watching the Grand Prix, I'd like to think that this stream here is a perfect accompaniment. Plus, everyone who's watching the race can chat about the race as well at the same time, to a point. Since the turn 35, it went downhill for me. But you seen the weight is coming off. No joke, I was fat. I gained like that many pounds in 4 years. But there we go. We have 25 laps left. It's still Piastri, Norris, and Norris is getting closer, by the way. He's slowly edging closer to the McLaren teammates who are battling for the championship as we speak. Just want to try and get the live points. So, as things stand, Piastri is going to end up being 16 points ahead of Norris. If they end up swapping positions, though, championship's going to get a lot closer. But I also, if I get the right accounts, could have this for IndyCar, NASCAR, World Endurance Championship. Like, the company's doing really well in getting all the live data for sporting events. Like, if you're watching on two monitors, you got your race on the main monitor, and you can have all this information, drag it and drop it at different places wherever you want. You are like a F1 third party. Exactly. Yeah, I'd like to think of that. Also, reaction streams are a good way to get people in to talk about it, and for me to plug stuff like, you know, my YouTube. Which, currently got our watch along for the F1 going on at the moment, but we also do lap guides for iRacing touring cars. We literally put our Suzuka guide up today, so anyone who's available to jump into the YouTube and put a thumbs up on all the live streams that have been done recently, plus the one coming up on Tuesday, and today's released track guide, feel free to do so. And then on the Twitch side, we crack on with a bit of Clair Obscur after the race today. In the Discord, we'll be showing the WWE Clash in Paris, like Dim for Destiny. Possibly. I don't know too much about too many of the Destiny streamers. Quote 67. I need to delete that quote. "2020" that quote. Wow. Right, let me just quickly... There we go. So this battle for the points at the moment for 10th place, Ocon in front of Behrman and Sonoda. Sonoda struggling to get by the cars in front, but both the Haas have to pit at some point, because you have to do at least one pit stop and change to some different tyres. 23 laps left. We could see some of the Haas come in at any point now. I think they'll have Ocon come in first, which gives Behrman a nice little bit of DRS into the first corner. So the mediums at the moment, Verstappen making the mediums last 27 laps. You can see by the yellow M with the 27 by the side of it on the tyre history. Coming in for another pit stop is Alonso, who has now set the fastest lap of the race, a 1:13.7. Oh, and Fernando overtakes Hulkenberg and goes up a position. 50 laps, yeah, it's a long time, isn't it? You don't know Destiny streamers? I know a couple of them. Gemma, I mean, back in the day. I remember actually when I was streaming Destiny, I had someone in my chat who once said, like, she was like, I can never play Destiny. Tell you what, if I ever catch my kids playing Destiny, I would literally kick them out of the house. I remember actually having someone come into my stream and say that once about me playing Destiny. I'll never forget it. Do you remember that, Gemma? So that's fucked up. I'll slap him. Big spicy wrap with some cranberry juice is the cheat meal today. I had a lot of cranberry juice last night, actually. Who was that, Gemma? Do you remember who that was? Destiny streamer Gemma? Do you remember who that was? Destiny is a good game. I take it you're not playing it right now then. Remember Gemma timed me out because she thought I was a simp. I mean... What? Every time you say hear me out, I get worried. You called me a guy. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can click on your name and I can see... Jesus Christ. How have you been timed out 23 times in this channel? You were first timed out by Gemma 9 o'clock in the morning on the 1st of September. And on the 1st of September 2018. Then Kingdom did. Then I removed it. Then Grazer did. Oh! Oh, shit! Leclerc has just been wiped out by Kimi Antonelli. Oh my god. Jesus, that was... And there we go, both of McLaren straight in. Oh my god. A full safety car has come out. And Verstappen is in. And that's Hajer in as well. Best decision for all of them. What is this? NASCAR? Like, I need to have another look because I saw it out the corner of my eye because I was busy with the current conversation and Arian's ban history. But on the exit of the bowl, yeah. Right. Anthony's got a puncher apparently, but because the whole grid's slowed down to a delta, he should survive. I think slow pit stop from Albon, but I don't think he'll matter too much. Completely lost the wheel. Oh, underside of the car's on fire. I don't think they've realised the bottom of the car's on fire. Oh yeah, the Bearman's in. I missed that. Well, I'm just watching it, and why is Kimmy? It's an interesting move just there from Kimmy, but he just got thrown to the outside because those who don't know the bowl at Zandvoort, it's like a scientific phenomenon where usually if you take the inside of a corner, it's the fastest one. But the Zandvoort bowl, because the camber is so deep, everyone rides it as high as they can to get a speed boost out of it. Yeah, Kimmy just came up far too early. Like, if the closer to the inside you take the bowl, the more control you have to maximize your exit out of there. And if you go too soon, you just get thrown out the outside of the bowl because the sheer camber and the apex is just so great. So great. I would love to see NASCAR do Zandvoort though. I'm surely the Euro NASCAR series does Zandvoort. That might be one for one of you lot to search out for me. Euro NASCAR Zandvoort. I keep forgetting there's a Euro NASCAR series. I know nothing about it. It is coming to iRacing pretty soon as well. But that is both Ferraris out. Bortoletto's back in the points, by the way, but is on old tyres, same with Gasly. That does mean that McLaren extend even more their lead over Ferrari in the Constructors by an extra 43 points. Mercedes get a bit closer, by the way. And Alpine looking like they could get some rare points here. Looks like the battle between Racing Bulls down to Haas could get... Oh no, Racing Bulls to Sauber could get pretty tasty. It does race at Zandvoort. I bet that looks amazing, by the way. Do McLaren have any softs yet? I do not know. But they have changed to hards for the rest of the race. To be fair, a lot of cars have been... And you know what? I can see Antonelli and Albon being in trouble here. Because the softs are wearing out quite quick. So this could be great for Bearman, Stroll and... Yeah. Did in 2011. Yeah, I still bet that looked amazing though. So Lawson nearly went straight into Leclerc there because he just couldn't see him. 10-second penalty for Antonelli. Oh, that 10-second penalty for Antonelli could be a godsend for those at 10th, 11th place. Right, clear in track sector 5. Lap cars may now overtake the safety car number 30 and number 55. That's Lawson and Sainz. So this could be one of those rare races where we don't actually have any lapped cars. There we go. That's Sainz and Lawson going through the field now. So Antonelli can either take that 10 seconds at the end of the race, which I doubt they're going to do now, or can take it in the pits on the next stop. Oh, Yuki's... Yuki's only got 40% power. Ah, right. So Yuki has a irregular throttle pattern, basically. So normally when you put the foot down, you're it'll be either a straight line or a sort of concave just there. But if the first 40% is gone until the last 60%, the beginning of that concave is so much smaller before the last 60% just jolts up. Sainz has served his 10-second penalty. Incident involving Antonelli's spin, he's in the pit lane. So that could be more than 10 seconds then. Right, safety car ending again. Lawson and Sainz making their way round, but I think Piastri's going to end up going really early again. Most lawn data cars. Now he has a throttle that will make it even more. Yeah, exactly. The jump from that first 40 to the last 60 is just so big. And Piastri this time is, there we go. And here we go. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Hager, Russell, Albon, Antonelli, Gasly, Alonso, Bortoleto, Behrman, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Colapinto, Hulk, Lawson, Sainz. And Verstappen catching right up to Norris there. And I tell you what, Verstappen's going to have a go at Norris here. And this is perfect for Piastri. Verstappen going on the outside. Oh, he couldn't get past Lando there. Now Lando needs to concentrate and focus on Piastri in front. At the moment, I'd probably say driver of the day. Probably give it to Hager at the moment. Looking at Yuki at the moment. Yuki 13th position. With all the possible penalties, is there one for going early? I would imagine so. But it's up to... Oh, nice one from Behrman. But when the safety car goes, it's up to the leader to dictate the pace. In Silverstone, something did happen with the leader of the race braking too early. And sort of brake test, like almost brake testing. Alonso dropping, yeah. Here we go. And Piastri has got that second plus gap back between him and Norris. 14 laps left. So Antonelli now needs to keep up with this opening group. He has a 10-second time penalty, Antonelli in 7th place, but Gasly's slower behind, who could potentially hold up everybody, inadvertently. And Antonelli's running a full second a lap quicker, by the way. And if Gasly drops too much, then Antonelli could potentially walk away with some points. Oh, Antonelli under investigation, and oh, Yuki versus Bortoleto. Oh, great pass from Tsunoda. Do you imagine if Tsunoda likes this new throttle shape so much, it's just like, you know what, break my car next race as well. That puts Tsunoda up to 12th place on the softs. Oh, just realised how quick a lap Norris has just done. Charles Leclerc literally sat on the hill. He's watching the race on the hill. Right, Norris is getting a move on here. Nearly a second between him and Piastri. Ooh, he's gone over a second there. If Norris can get the DRS here, which he doesn't. That's a great image of Leclerc watching the race, I agree. Just me with Discord sound gone all roboty. Yes. Okay, how is it now? It's better. Cool. Yuki hasn't performed in ages. Yeah, so Yuki's the second driver for Red Bull, which you'd think would be great, but the Red Bull car is designed for Max Verstappen's driving style, which nobody else on the grid has. So Yuki is basically in a car that he's not used to whatsoever. He's slowly getting better and getting used to it, but struggling a lot. Colapinto on camera with them. Dives into the Haas. Ooh, a little bit of contact, but not enough to get through. Oh, and Colapinto then having to battle against the Kick Sauber. Excuse for a professional racer. I mean, look at it like the driving games. Like, if you're used to a certain driving game and you jump into a different driving game with the same car, in theory, but something controls differently, you're going to struggle for a bit, aren't you? Like, if I went from a touring car to a GT3 car, I struggle because it's slightly different. Like, and Formula 1 cars are so precise over some of their settings as well. Max complaining about the Red Bull at the moment. Ban fuel enjoyment. Yes. They've never even talked about bringing that back, to be honest. For Formula 1 or Formula 2 or Formula 3. I can't tell to 13th at the moment, excuse me. Behrman having a great drive at the moment, up into 9th place. Behrman up 11 positions from last. Oh, Brighton and Man City having a good game there. And there we go, Behrman now up to 8th place. Behrman is on a roll. Now Behrman has an 8-second gap to him and Antonelli. If Behrman can catch up to Antonelli a bit, Antonelli's got his 10-second penalty. As things stand, Antonelli will drop to 10th place. So Antonelli is still in the points. Oh, sorry, no, it's 15 seconds now, because Antonelli got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yep, I've just seen it. Sorry, I missed that. So Antonelli with 15 seconds worth of penalties, which means actually, it's going to be 26 seconds, so that will put him down to 15th position at the moment. but we still have 9 laps left. And Antonelli is still lapping a second, 2 seconds quicker than the many of those behind him. Be interested to see what Behrman's lap time is this lap. It looks like Behrman is catching. So Antonelli's just done a 114.2, a 114.4 for Behrman, and now a clear track in front of Behrman to strut his stuff. I've just seen someone else has just gone up a position. I think that's Stroll now overtaking Gasly as well. Gasly on 40 lap old hard tyres. Your big sort. Wow. I don't remember ever saying that. Apparently, there could be rain. There's 9 laps left. But there could be rain. Hajar getting a driver of the day at the moment. How was Leclerc third in that vote? Probably I thought no, they've gone on the radio just here.
Possibly a few very light drops in 3 laps time will be less than at the start of the race.
Oh. There's smoke inside of Lando's cockpit. Oh, Lando's engine! Lando's gonna be out. Lando's engine's gone. That's gonna be another safety car. That is perfect for Piastri. Massive swing in the title. Another safety car. This is Kimi's chances of getting points now is completely gone. Jay, you were fired as manager. That means Hajar is on the podium. Hajar is on the podium at the moment. And this does mean a shootout between Piastri and Verstappen. Yes, possibly Yuki gets 10th. It just depends on what the restart goes like. But that could be points for Tsunoda. A point for Tsunoda. Oh man.
I got smoke coming from in the cockpit, I think. I smell something funny. Yeah, I don't know if I'm on fire or not. It doesn't smell good. Smoke in the cockpit.
Okay, mate, we're checking.
Alright, so safety car deployed. Got him for Lando. That's gonna be smart. Oh, absolutely. As it's an engine problem, I can see anyone who has a Mercedes engine at the moment sweating for the rest of the season now. And that, I think that's Lando now just being told, like, called on his phone. Oh. Yeah, you see all the smoke coming out the duct behind his head. Nine races to close 34-point lead. Bear in mind, so 7-point gap between first and second. Lando would have to go on a Max Verstappen type run, and even then Piastri has to uncharacteristically mess up somewhere as well. It's not very likely, is it? They should be okay rain-wise until almost the end of the race. Man, I'm going to be so happy for Isaac if he ends up getting that podium. Come on, Isaac. Yuki 11th at the moment, but remember Antonelli has a 15-second penalty that will be applied after the race. Oh, and Ollie Behrman for 6th place as well. After Antonelli's penalty. It's the same old top 3? No, Hajer, this will be Hajer's first ever top 3. So where are the Williams at the moment? So Albon in 5th. Sainz is obviously all the way back there, but a 5th Williams as well would be amazing for them. Yeah, it looks like it. I've not seen anything that says it finishes this lap. Oh, apparently, yeah, okay. So apparently Piastri said something about an oil leak from turn 3 all the way down so, which would obviously be from Lando's car. Oh yeah, Hajer's got 36% of the driver split now. He's got a driver of the day, surely. Yeah, if Russell messes up here, Albon could potentially get a 4th place for Williams. I said it before, but the rookies this year are a different breed. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's rain! There's rain! 3-lap sprint and there's rain. Oh, please don't let there be a big accident. Here it is, safety car is ending. A sprint, and there goes Piastri. Oh, poor start from Isaac. Here we go. Piastri versus Verstappen, and tell you what, Verstappen's not had a bad start, but he's on 17-lap old soft tyres. And Russell is right behind Isaac. Very wide line from Verstappen, but that does mean a greater corner exit. And tell you what, Max is keeping up with Piastri really well here. It's gone up to half a second. Oh, it's gone up to 6/10 on the interval between Verstappen and Piastri. Hulkenberg has lost a place to Colapinto. I tell you what, Isaac's in trouble here. And I tell you what, Max is keeping up. Max is really keeping up well with Piastri at the moment. So light drizzle, don't think it will affect the race too much, that light drizzle, but Max is keeping up with Oscar at the moment. Max will have DRS at this point. Yes, he will have DRS. Let's have a look. Oh, it's another lap for DRS, never mind. Yuki up to 10th place. So Yuki overtaking Gasly. which means 9th place once penalties have been applied. Here we go. Sonoda now going to be chasing down Alonso. Looking at international holidays for 2027, how much do you think an over 4-hour flight from Cardiff to Tenerife is? Is it a Jet2 holiday? I'm going to go with 42 quid. Crazy cheap, not expensive. I'm not good with airplane with ticket prices, to be honest, because I've only ever been on a plane twice for 38 quid. You know what? That's not a bad not a bad guess, was it? No, I've only ever been on a plane twice in my life, so nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Darling, hold my hand. Science gets past Borsaletto. 2 laps left, and Verstappen is not keeping up with Piastri at the moment. And I tell you what, Isaac Hadjar is getting away from Russell. Tsunoda and Alonso, 2 seconds apart, is the other one I'm watching at the moment. It's a close battle between Stroll and Behrman. Behrman up to 7th place. Oh, Gasly been told to swap positions with... Oh, Gasly's dropping. Gasly has dropped right down. They've got Colapinto. Probably just in case someone else goes out and Anthony still has that penalty. Yeah, alright, this is Isaac's first season in Formula 1. But check the age, Arian, of Kimi Antonelli. Car number 12. His debut season in F1. I think Isaac is the second youngest on the grid. Or if he's third, it would be Behrman who's younger. Here it is, last lap. It's 19. Here we go. Piastri, Verstappen, Hadjar in the final lap. Nearly halfway through the circuit now. There's no other close battles going on at this moment in time, apart from maybe Ocon chasing down Tsunoda. Ooh, West Ham after a dodgy start to the season. Piastri won't care if it's a less satisfying win. He won't care about that. Let's be real. Yes, he actually is, Arian. And Fernando Alonso on the grid as well, because Alonso's 42, 43. And Oscar Piastri wins the Dutch Grand Prix. Verstappen in second, but Isaac Hadjar in third place. Look at the RB team just nearly taking their arms off. Russell fourth, Albon fifth, Antonelli losing all his positions through the penalty. Albon in fifth, Behrman sixth. Behrman in sixth is brilliant, by the way, after what we said about Haas. And it's actually double points for Haas as Ocon made it into 10th. Tsunoda in 9th, Stroll and Alonso 7th and 8th. Lance Stroll in 7th place after everything. Hadjar gets driver for day as well. Good for him. Good for him. Brilliant stuff. So your final points standing: Piastri in first place with Verstappen and Hajar heading up the rest of the podium. Russell, Albon, Behrman in your top 6. Stroll, Alonso with Yuki in 9th and Ocon in 10th. Notice between Yuki and Gasly, hopefully nothing comes of it. Reviewed, no further investigation. Your retirements for the race: Hamilton, Leclerc and Norris. So that means no points for Ferrari, no points for Alpine, no points for Kick. That puts Racing Bulls above Kick Sauber as well. 60 points, 2 behind Aston Martin. Had a good points haul today. And the gap between them and Williams remains at 18 points. West Ham now, another late goal against Nottingham Forest, 2-0 up. Let's have a quick look, and I can't see any other investigations there. Right, so there was that incident between Russell and Leclerc. That will be under investigation after the race. So that's Russell in 4th place. I don't know if anything will come of it. We'll see. Then apparently Antonelli and Leclerc. Oh no, that one did have a Human flip. Yeah. There we go, 5-second time penalty and 10-second there. Leclerc didn't finish the race, that's why. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, the rest of the investigations here are nothing will happen. The Verstappen, Sainz, Norris and Hulkenberg before the race, nothing will happen for that. Right, so the 37 who are watching on both Twitch and YouTube, if you haven't already followed this channel, please feel free to do so. If you're on the YouTube, subscribe. We've got a iRacing track guide video as well, so check that out. Just looking at what times the next races are on. Right, so schedule. Netherlands. Next up, we're at Italy at Monza, which is going to be a banger of a race, by the way. Qualifying, so it's going to be about 3 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. And then the race is the same time as it has been this week. So they will be the times for these reaction streams next week. Now to root on Miguel in the Porsche Cup. Let's have a look. Anything else? There's no sprint race or anything like that, so cool. Early afternoon streams then next week. Yes, so if you're New York, Maine sort of area, or that time zone, it's 5 hours. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon over here would be 9 o'clock in the morning for New York. Yeah, we'll be doing Claire Obscure shortly. Don't you worry about that. Oh yes, yes, some Canadian territories it's 4 hours. Crowd going nuts for Isaac. Good. There we go. That's there. That's there. Yo, Brighton! Brighton! Potentially with the winner against Man City. The Seagulls. Which I'm leaving a lot funfair than Eastern. Yes, no worries, Gemma. Gemma, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a fun time at the fair. And if you're streaming during the week, I'll try and lurk where I can. Fat ass invite. Wow. Wow. Just as a reminder to... Oops, sorry, I put my mouse cursor over it there. For everybody in Discord or Twitch, if you wanted to watch the F1 at all, you could have found it in the Discord. So there's the Discord just there. Get yourselves ready for the next time. Give yourself the sport and racing role, and then the big screen will show up for anybody who wants to watch. We are going to be doing... or I'm going to be playing in the Discord. Clash in Paris for WWE, so give yourself a wrestling role if you want to remind us for that one. Just love that. Wow. So Piastri interview at the moment. Ali Behrman on the radio.
Done, Ali.
6th place.
P6. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Come on. That is awesome. Who would have thought, huh? Mega Drive, man. Mega Drive. Well done.
Ollie, well done, mate. That was a revenge on the qualifying. Well done. So proud of you. Well done.
Good job, guys. Good job. I'm really happy for everyone. We really deserve that. That's a long time coming.
Go put more into the cooldown room.
We have the car to be here, so let's do it. Come on. Good job, guys. I'm really proud of you all.
So does that champagne bottle get auctioned off, or? There's a button. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. 4 or 5 different fireworks across Zandvoort. Oh, that's pretty cool. There we go. So I'm just clicking through some things. Would that radio really work for NASCAR? I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never done it during a NASCAR session. But you can just imagine what sort of things it would come up with, right? I think the Formula One's the main thing they do when it comes to... Let me just make that bit. It's not going to work. But I think Formula One's their main thing that they use it for. They've only recently added WEC, IndyCar and NASCAR. It's all in the blue room. Watching for Oscar to smile. Yeah. So no, they've constantly got the spotters, haven't they? So I don't know if they would have a separate radio straight away for it. Alpine's the only team without points. They got... Oh, yeah, Colapinto. No points for Colapinto yet. In fact, that's 2 drivers at Alpine without points, because Jack Doohan doesn't have any either, who was driving with Alpine for the start of the season. Let's go watch this podium celebration, and we're going to take a couple minutes break. And we'll jump over to Claire Obscure. How does that sound? West Ham scored a third. I didn't even see that. There we go. Get fucked, not Forest. National anthems. Never hated a team more than I now hate Forest. Forest just seems to be run like a mafia at the moment. Just there to give points away. I mean, last season, probably not, but... So that's more Man United at the moment. British national anthem for McLaren. Wow. Not aggressive at all. I like it. Upset after upset. The chief financial officer of McLaren getting to get a trophy. I mean, you're used to it. Used to you being an angry person. Supporting Man United. Oh. No, I'm not used to it. We won for so many bloody years. I didn't know any other way. It's like being a Kyle Busch fan this year, I understand. I need context to that one. Good old days, or good Ole days. Right, there we go. Right then, I'm going to be 4 or 5 minutes, only there so he gets paid. He's not even avoiding fines. Right. Feel free all, whilst we take a few minutes out and I sort everything out. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Not, I ain't going to promise you one or the other. Feel free to go on that YouTube video and put a thumbs up on there. That is this week's track guide for TCR at Suzuka. And yeah, grab some water, grab a snack, and I'll see you all back here very, very shortly. Okay? See you soon. Probably go set up Club School in the background as well, actually. Because why not?